Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to the front. In the last episode, we did a bunch of things, primarily defending Hyderabad, trying to at least defend Hyderabad. We've basically been under siege by quite a lot of the forces of the Confederacy. They still do have quite a strong presence around us, so it's not like we're completely free, but at the same time, it's better that than nothing. But otherwise, we've been holding out pretty firm. Obviously, our forces surrounding the region, Zimmerman, has dealt a grievous blow and has destroyed a pretty strong force of the Confederacy. And we also have Reinhold Schneider, who will be finishing off the remaining forces of the Confederacy over here. In Mysore, we've got recruitment and repurposing of Rauf Molitor's army, which I think he got a bit of a shit hand, so that's fine. You're making your way towards there. We're just dealing with the rebels, Mr. Erhard Bach, who is he's in his 50s. He's going native apparently. Okay. That is a different term, which aptitude for warfare. Okay, right, because I know the other version of what going native means, and not exactly PG. So, the offensive against the main offensive against the Marathra Confederacy has gone into overdrive, and I'm now sending reinforcements up north. You're still training up, which is great. You're going to be clearing out that section. Punjab is doing its thing, but I think we're going to focus primarily on the northern, or this particular region. So we do have their capital under siege, and I do kind of want to bleed them out a little bit before going for it. So I'm more tempted just to make a push. To be fair, we could do that, couldn't we? Because the thing is, I was originally planning on having an epic battle where multiple armies would be pouncing in on one location, but this game doesn't work quite like that. I don't think that would be a optimal strategy. I think what I want to do, what I should do, is launch an attack towards whatever the fuck that's called. Because it's quite a profitable territory. And it seems to have a pretty substantial defensive force as well, almost an entire stack's worth of infantry, which is kind of terrifying. But the intention here is if we can finally make some gains against the Marathra Confederacy, I think we can certainly make the bastards cry out a bit. Still not quite able to we are still not quite able to unleash the middle finger attack, but there is something for that. So I think what we'll try and do is, you're doing that as well, so I think you should probably make the push, shouldn't you? Yes. Right, I'm going to have you push up and then lay siege. Right. I think the next thing you need to do is make a push. Right, I think you... there's no reinforcements at the moment, so Calcutta... I think Samuel Stroyer needs to go on the offensive. Mr. Bernhard will go on the offensive towards Marathra Confederacy. I think it's only fair, because you've been sitting there all this fucking time, and I don't think you should have to deal with that crap, so I'm thinking what should happen is you need to make a push towards Kotak. We haven't got much intel, sadly, of the region, but what I can say is if you lay siege, we can grab that. If we can grab the east, the east coast. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. You, my dear fellow, I'll have you make a push towards that point. You can actually move, and you're not in a bad position. I think the thing you should do is attack this army, because I think that's going to be good. You're on your way to reinforcing as well. So this army, under David Mayer, who has quite a strong veteran army as well, I'm going to have him move up and provide some support to the Eastern Front, and that should now stabilize that region. I am going to have Zimmerman make a push towards this army, and I want you to try and destroy it. Your objective is to destroy this army. It's a straight one-on-one fight, no fanny arsing around, no special fancy pants things. It is 100% fuck you, I want you dead. Straight up battle. So this guy has got cavalry, he's got infantry, melee, no cannon though. No cannon. I think that is a pretty substantial advantage. Click. So, I'd say that's a pretty good strong point. But yeah. So. Oh. Okay. Turn that off, that's for sure. So graphics. Everything set to ultra. Okay. Fair enough. I hadn't realized this game was constantly setting it back to ultra. I thought I just had it on high. But no, it's on ultra. I mean, to be fair, this game is, like, quite old, so it's fine. This will probably be a better location, wouldn't it? No, not really. Well, we have kind of the advantage here because, well, we do have the advantage, and I think this is probably going to be as good a place as any to have it. Right, I'll pop the cannon here. Artillery! Yeah. It's a bit of a shit deployment zone, to be honest with you. Like, the map stretches out quite a bit, but you can't odds it. I mean, to be fair, the main disadvantage is that... Well, the thing is, they can't deploy on this side either, so I suppose it's half fair. It's just, it's intriguing that they have... They deploy on that side, and I have this weird sort of You know what I mean? It doesn't quite make too much sense. I mean, I could try and deploy there, but I think the better strategic location would be to deploy here-ish. They'll have to come to me, because... Unless I just deploy them... No, that's way too fucking close. Yeah, this is as good as it's going to get. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have you boys deploy on the right. And I'll have the remaining element of the army deploy behind on here. And then I'm going to have you 3 deploy here. Just so we can have everyone ready to go. Cavalry will take up defensive posture. And yeah, to be fair, everyone defensive posture. Because I don't trust this game now. And it's like 1 casualty on that one. I mean... I'd say deploy the cavalry to the left flank and see if there's anything we can do to harass them. Whoops. And then general and staff will chill here. Howies, you know what to do. Go quicklime, cannon it, go ape shit. I kind of feel like maybe deploying them more like here. Nudge them up a little bit. I'd say up to this road. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, so obviously all of you guys. So there. A little bit of a... It's a shit situation, not gonna lie. This squad in particular has got fuck all to see. I might be tempted to tell them to move up a tad. But they'll just have to manage. My guys have been in a shit situation before, so it's not like this is the first time they've been put into a rather crappy spot. So... Alright. Infantry. Make a push towards over here. Hinderloo Musketeers. Yeah, I didn't really... You have all the fucking targets in the world, and yet you choose the guys who... Okay, it's because they're the only ones in range. I will forgive you for this. But at the same time, you have all the fucking targets in the known stratosphere, and you go for the guys behind a hill with a flat trajectory cannon. I would love to understand your logic here. I mean, if you were Howie's, different story. Double time it. Artillery contact. Do they have commanders? Like, is the commander an actual general? Or is it... Yes, there is an actual general's bodyguard. Okay. My guys are just running as fast as they can. Oh, okay. Very loud muskets. Nothing you can do. I'd like to have seen a bit more. Tiger guards, pikemen, tiger guards. Ceasefire. Open up again. Do your thing. Withdraw. Adjust your trajectory. I'm not entirely sure if like the haze and the mist does anything, but it just appear that the enemy are beginning to bum rush. I mean, we've got 2 of the forces shattered. Let's say that's a pretty good kill-death ratio. And you're doing your thing. Okay, well they've shattered, so they're out of the fight, which is good. That's 2 units gone. Would love to have... if you can hack them into the... you can slash... yeah. I'll take 3 casualties. Yeah, about that whole you doing something usefully. Oh, fuck it. Get into combat, you stupid shits. I'm just going to fire into the back into the combat. Right, they're still fighting. Got lancers on 3rd, you guys are shooting. The thing that annoys me is that these tiger guards are in the position, so I can't actually do anything. Like, seriously, I can't do anything. The problem is that the doctrine that works really well, but not well enough to be able to... Come on. Right, you should get a free shot. Oh, so you can shoot without having to aim properly. Okay, I'd like to have that bullshit ability, thank you very much. Are they withdrawing? Yes, they are. Right. See those guys? These guys are definitely getting their fucking work out. And this is why you put your troops on defensive. The thing is, what we're dealing with is basically mass spam of tactics. So you kind of have to fucking... Or at least I don't see an alternative method that is... Basically, when it comes to this kind of stuff, my logical perspective is I must have mass fire doctrine be the strong factor. You know, it has to be this way to deal with the Marathra Confederacy. Because once you have the solid frontline systems, as, you know, as we're seeing quite here... Right, artillery, can you, like, target the other dudes? Because there's dudes right in fucking front of you. Shotgun time. Oh, actually, that's kind of good that we've got the militia in. Won't lie, the cat. Not entirely sure what you have to gain out of this, but... Well, that's bad. He's going to get 2 shots in before... Yep. Just charge him. Too late. It's too late. Fucking... Question, where is your general's bodyguard? There he is. Oh. Without a shadow of a doubt, that's your priority target. That is a golden target right there. Oh, that's pikeman. Fucking beautiful. All 3 of you charge. Right. Get your fucking asses over there and give them fucking slap. In fact, don't even shoot. Just melee. Right, you're breaking their lines. I think the enemy have more or less completely shattered. I think the only dude who's left to go is the Hindaloo Musketeers, who obviously... They're not moving, but I have these dudes to say hi to, so it's fine. I mean, I'd say that battle went as well as it can be. I don't think we've seen any decisive... Like, I'm definitely having a chase, this arsehole. That's for sure. It'll be intriguing to hear what the comments will say about the whole deadlock sort of thing. I mean, that's the one main advantage when it comes to the Marathra Confederacy is numbers. Numbers is their strong point. If you have any, you know, I can't, as much as I'll shit on them for being barbarians or savages or unrefined assholes who have who take advantage of conscription to really get anywhere. I literally, and when I say conscription, I know I'm kind of calling, I realize that's kind of like pot calling the kettle black with the with my infantry, but the main intention here is that All of my dudes require at least time to train, time to work. Whereas these guys, it feels like they can just spit the fuckers out anywhere they please. Right, yeah, they're done. That regiment's gone. So these basically are all melee troops. Oh, the general's still alive somehow. Oh, no, the general isn't alive, but... because he took a cannonball to the back of the head. But, you know... I suppose, in a sense, that should be... maybe I should be focusing on as a different objective, rather than be focusing on such things as, oh, can I get the most kills out of this? Maybe the main intent should be, if I can just make sure that they can't lead anyone, then that's fine. Just casually march up. I won't lie, my eyes have been opened a bit when it comes to the utilization of the cavalry. These dragoons have definitely earned their mark. I was very much skeptical. I think you could probably tell in some of the previous episodes. I was very skeptical over whether or not this cavalry unit would be of any use. But I'll hold my hands up. I was wrong. This game was right. The amount of of usefulness that these units have is paramount. I don't want you retreating. I've sung your praises, you stupid bastards. I realize you're tired. I realize that there was a lot of scary cannons and everything else going on. I really didn't need you to start running the moment I start singing your praises. Motherfuckers. Oh shit, he's putting so much pressure on us! Run! Just, come on. I was saying nice things about you. You were crucial in this battle. You were the MVPs, and then you had to ruin it by fucking routing, you stupid shits. Like, I know you're tired, but for fuck's sake. All that fucking... tell you, okay, you're shit. I don't ever want to use you stupid bastards again. You're the most worthless pieces of crap. Thank you. For fuck's sake, I'm alt-tabbed. There's no pressure. You fucked it up. You've lost my respect. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. I don't want to have to deal with your crappy nature again. Don't know why I would even hire you as a unit. You stupid bastards. Whatever. There you go. There you go. See? You're back to normal now. You can stay in the fight. Ah, Chris. I think I don't want to run in case they get exhausted and that causes them to fucking rout again, because apparently they're scared shitless even though they're almost an elite unit. Right, cannon waste the motherfuckers. If you're in range, of course. Oh, they're in square formation. That's wonderful. But yeah, this is probably one of the... This is definitely one of the points in which having the technological advantage doesn't help as much because, well, first of all, this mod likes to take away certain things in terms of that, because I know that there are other fucking weapons I would have had access to. But again, we don't have those nice toys. The only other thing I could say that would probably be of reasonable logic is the accuracy and the range of some of the dudes would be far greater were it not also... Because I know that, for example, in the vanilla game, you can actually purchase upgrade... Oh, you done fucked up. Yeah, you done fucked up. Hey, dude, do you want to have a treat? Yeah, no, I'm not letting you get away from that. Like, you're not... You are not getting away with that. Turn off. Yeah, no, I want you to rip these bastards to pieces. They thought they could escape, and now they're going to regret their life's decisions. Yes, there we go. Wondrous. I'm not letting a single one of you bastards escape. Yeah, no. This unit will not be escaping. Absolutely not. That is going to be the fundamental truth of this entire fucking campaign, is that these bastards are not escaping. I don't care if you're almost about to rout. I want you to murderize them. And there you go. Oh, Christ. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool... Is that... No, that can't be Versailles. Okay, so... I'd say that's a pretty good KD ratio-ish. Not that many friendly fires, which I'm pretty happy to report. Unfortunately, though, a large portion of the enemy has, in fact, survived. But that's fine. It's kind of to be It's kind of to be expected. Right. You're making your way over to there. You're going to be making your way over to there. You're laying siege to there. You, my dear fellow, needs to go murderize those dudes. So they've got elephant as well as musketeers, musketoons. Okay, so I'd say we're about a 50-50. Because the army that we're going up against is mostly cavalry, with a few infantry and cannon on it. But the thing is, they're going up against a brand spanking new army, which obviously isn't always a good thing. So now it is like, yes, okay. Mason on his deathbed, last Mughal emperor. I have sinned terribly, and I do not know what the last Mughal emperor on his deathbed. Okay. Never heard of this guy before, but rest in peace, whatever kind of thing. And it's snowing. Are you serious? In India. Okay. Well, the battlefield's a lot better, so that puts something in our favor at least. The enemy do have, unfortunately, the enemy do have a cannon. That can be problematic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do believe this will be definitely a problem. I'm going to try and split up the troops as best as we can. And then the remaining 7 units will defend on the right flank of Wump. So we've got a relatively strong front line. Commander, stand in the center. Hustards, I want you to make ready for... I want you to be ready for whatever kind of shit may occur, but I'm going to put you in the forest because it's hidden. So, end the deployment. Oh, yes. Quick line. Right, I'm going to have you push up to the left flanks. Hopefully you'll be in range of the one thing. I mean, I'll take it. Opportunities to get ahead. Opportunities to get a kill shot is rare, so we might as well be blessed and be grateful for whatever opportunities. Yep, I'll take that. 9 kills in a single barrage. Wondrous. Who are you shooting at? Oh, they're like literally on the cusp. Okay. Optimistic. Oh, but you got some kills. Good shit. Oh, and you aggroed them. Wonderful. I mean, take your time. Take your time. Seriously. Don't mind me. Nice elephant. Getting some... oh, no, there's the elephant. Nice dudes getting some shots in. Okay, so the rain makes a bit more sense. Just saying. The wolf thing, not so much, but to be fair, the amount of things... I'm not entirely sure what they're thinking of gaining out of this. Ooh, that building just saved your butts. But the but the Howies didn't... Yeah, you see, if artillery had like a limited amount of ammunition, which I'm really glad they decided not to do in this game, I'll be honest. I'm really glad they didn't add that. And I'm also glad that the developer of this mod decided not to do this. Almost. Oh, that would have been so wonderful had it not been for the fucking... Oh no, the buildings have got can be destroyed. Right, okay, that's something to keep an eye on for. I mean, they're acting as a great bait for the artillery. Speaking of which. Right. Let's get you into position, shall we? We've got the Hindaloo Musketeers, they got that. No spike strips on the far side, so I could run harassment. If I can kill their general, that might be some good. Or if I can go kill their... Set up on the right flank. Okay, so they're broken. That's fine. Unfortunately, they are going to escape. I would love to be able to shred their forces in one fell swoop, but again, I don't think we're able to. I don't think that's an achievable objective. The more we've been fighting these guys, the more I'm convinced I cannot just murderize them, as much as I want that to be a thing. Because... Right, let's see if we can do some harassment, shall we? Right, pull back. Right, you withdraw back over to the forest. I want fire supremacy. I don't want that cannon being alive. I mean, that's a good start. I'll take that. Yes! Good shit! That is what I am talking about. Incoming. See, if the enemy could just do this more, I think the whole fire supremacy sort of doctrine I've got, it's going to be stronger. That is indeed quite a nice thing. You've got their Pendal Horsemen as well. And this is why you extend the lines a bit, so you can maximize fields of fire. Right, adjust and re-engage. I appreciate the Pendal Horsemen sending their troops up to making it so all of my dudes can get some shots in. It is appreciated. Double time it. And there's their war elephants going bye-bye, but this is where being a dick really comes into effect. Oh no, the war elephants, they're getting away. Whatever shall I do? Just get my hustards. Just get the hustards. They're gonna kill all the elephants. Let's get the hustards, the noble hustards, killing and maiming for me. My imagination for things like this is remarkable. If I'm ever going to be remembered for one thing, it's that my imagination for creating random songs out of murderizing virtual elephants, animals, or whatever the hell I'm targeting at the time. Could you fuckers please get close? It's bad enough that we're not going to be able to get all of these wankers, but... Okay, Mr. Dramatic Lightning. Just need you to kill them. Because all I... Oh, good. There's... Yes, you stupid... Wait, what? Oh, I never saw this animation before. I thought he was literally about to croak it. Come on, come on, come on. Get some shots in. Yes! Come on. Shoot. Come on, get some shots in. Get some shots in. Come on. That's a good start. That's a bloody good start. I need to be extremely careful not to allow the enemy to... I'm not going to lie, I have to be extremely careful. Open up. I mean, you could probably shoot on the move as well, but... Just makes more sense if I were all in position. Right, that's fine. Broken. Fantastic. Right, you stand in position, make ready for that. That's the day done. Right, fan-dabby-dobby. Okay, cannon, ceasefire. That's him done. I need you to go murderize. It's been a while since I've had... Lovely. I'm gonna try and pincer in as much as I can. How many dudes you got left? 20. I'd like to think that there was some dudes... Like, there's a decent amount of them there. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Right, that's 165 in losses. You're 220. You are down to 70. Fan-dabby-dobby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fan-dabby-dobby. Right, where's your friends? There they are. Murderize, if you please. Oh, come on, General. I really would love to know what the AI logic was in this game when it came to stuff like that. Really would love to know. Speaking of which, how you doing? Ah! No, shoot! You're gonna kill your own fucking dudes. God damn it. Oh, come on. It couldn't have been made any easier for you. Come on. Like, you could... It's so fucking easy just to murderize. Realize you're very tired after this. Come on. Come on. How are you diddling? Yeah, that's fine. Well, you've done your bit. That's fine. They've murderized as much as they can. You've done that thing. I need you to go murderize. Oh, for the love of God, Emperor, will you fucking die already? Just stop going around the damn thing and just murderize them. There we go. Right, let me just finish it here because it's taking too long. Right, well, we've murderized a large portion of that army, so the main intention here is we just need to kill them as much as possible so that they can't nab the city back. Because Calcutta, as much as it has a pretty solid defense of its own, and to be fair, it's probably could hold out against some pretty reasonable dudes. There's no full stacks in the near distance, so yeah. Go murderize. Just kill them. That's fine. Right, he's gone. Alright, make your way back. Good job, everyone. That was a fantastic job. Right, so you now need to lay... Yeah, now you're laying siege to that one, which is fine. You're now laying siege. And... yeah, I'd say probably you I want to go with first. He has camels, he has infantry, he has... Zamandri, which looks... Oh, I think I've seen those guys before. Like, yeah, they're pretty hench. Right, anyway. I'll have Mr. Samuel Stroyer, who's been around for a while. He's in his mid to late 40s. He's not really done a huge amount since grabbing Bengal, so I think it's only fair that he gets to attack. Yeah, I think it's only fair he gets to attack, just because I think, you know, it's not a fair thing to. It's not really a fair thing to. Clickety click. When was in proportion to the experience, but to their capacity for experience. Yes, that is a fair. That's quite a fair thing to say. Right. Right. So we'll be assaulting this town. So that's 3 battles in one go. Who'd have thunk? Right, let's see what we can do. I mean, I'm appreciative of the experience we can get now. The field is not that great, mind you. Yeah, I'd say the midsection is probably the best location we can think of. I mean, we could... nah, there's too much cover on the left side. Right side has these bloody trees blocking the path, so the best location for the artillery would have to be here. So the Howies probably going to get a bit more work than we do. Yeah. So then... Samuel Stroyer, this is sort of an old spec army as well, so they've got some good shit. The Leibgard Battalion. So they've got some pretty hench dudes. We also have some grenadiers as well, which is very nice. So, and then you boys will form up on the right flank. It's a bit of a risky venture with all these dudes. I think what I'll do is I'll deposit the cavalry to support these guys, and these guys get the artillery as their main support. Let's go. Well, the only good thing I can say about this is that despite the shit location of some of the other stuff, I think this is a bit of a fucky battlefield, to say the least. Thinking... there is very little I can do here. Cavalry will move in support on the right flank. I'll have to section them off. You 4 make a move up towards the left here. I kind of want you boys just to do a thing. You boys try and regroup. I'd like ideally for you to be in a semi-strong position, but there's not a lot of position. This battlefield's really fucky. This is a very fucky battlefield. The cannon can do what it can, but I don't think it'll do a huge amount. I mean, Christ, what is that? Well, at least we've got the enemy town to our front rather than our rear. I mean, ideally, what I probably would like to do is force the enemy off this defensive position and put my cannon right over here. If I was attacking from this angle, oh my god, yes. But I'm not. It's a very hilly part of the countryside, and I'm not exactly a fan. Though, if that's what I think it is, which I don't think it is, I don't think they have made it what they could have done. I don't like this. I'd say defensive posture. Like, I don't want my dudes being completely cut off. Nor do I want the cannon to be completely cut off either. I mean, the enemy cannon is all deployed on its own without support. That's fucking beautiful. Let's go. Get your fucking asses. Okay. Thread the needle. Yeah, thread the fucking needle, but I see the cannon is completely on its own. Kind of like mine. Well, not completely on its own, but you know what I mean. I'm going to deploy a couple dudes to this side here. I'm going to... double time it. You're going to clip it. Oh, you're going to thread that needle so fine, but if we can do this, this will be a great middle finger to start. And they're not even doing anything. Keep it thin, keep it thin, keep it thin. Everyone except the cannon. Offensive. Go. Well, that's a first. I mean, I'll happily murderize all of your artillery for no cost to my shit. That's some pretty good wins for us on that one. Run. Like, that's a fucking win and a half. Right. I think the battle's going to be kind of very much one-sided, so we're going to have to try and find a way of moving through the town. I'm going to have to probably section my dudes into small groups. Actually, I have an idea. You boys push through there. You boys push through the town. Position yourself in strategic spots. You two proceed over here. You guys just chill. Because in this case, it's not about the killing, it's about the routing. So, and already I'm seeing one army unit break. There's our war elephants. Come on, come on. One more hit, one more hit. Thank the Emperor. Double fucking time it. That was too close. Kind of miss the days when these guys would get massacred for being in the way of an elephant unit when it's routing. Double time it. What in the fucking Emperor's name are you doing? You're a ranged unit, you stupid bastards! Well, there goes this unit. Yep, fucking figured as much. Instantly routes, you stupid pricks. Okay, they're fucking grenadiers and you routing. Okay. Right. Get the fuck back on. Get the fuck back on. AI's fucking obsession with charging. Withdraw if you can. Okay. They've routed. Unfortunately, they've routed as well. Right. Intercept that fucking cavalry. At this point, I think it's just do dumb and run in like a fucking caveman tactics today. I always feel like I've failed somehow whenever I have to resort to melee charges in a fucking 19th century, sorry, 18th century warfare battle. I appreciate that melee battles happened a lot back then, but if I can avoid it, the whole purpose is that you have line infantry, you know, guys with guns. So I feel like resorting to guns in a world where muskets... Wait, can't speak. I feel as if resorting to melee in a world where there are guns kind of feels a bit stupid. Or it feels like there's much more advanced tactics we can utilize. Why should I have to use fucking melee tactics like a fucking... I don't know, it just irritates me whenever the AI forces me into like, in games like Napoleon, Empire, any of these dudes, I resent the fact that, you know, you have these elite units, bearing in mind that, you know, the Marathra Confederacy is no stranger to elite bodyguard units with, like, muskets. You've got the Tiger Guards, you've got all sorts. You know, you have absolute devastating melee, you know, ranged units who can give our guys absolute run for their money without a shadow of a doubt. But all I get instead is dudes running at me because dumb. And this is on the hardest difficulty in terms of battle AI, which I will highlight as well. I always try and I always do this I always reset it out of camera, but every time, for anyone who's watching, whenever I boot up Empire to do these recordings, I tend to... I often have to reset the game, if you will. I have to change the advice level. I had to adjust the combat, both campaign and battle advice. I have to reset the sound system so it transmits it through headphones, so it's actually not so quiet. There's a whole host of things I have to do in order to ensure that we have a smooth system for it. And one of the things I have to always make sure is that the AI is on... the AI for the battle difficulty is on the hardest it can be. And that's the day done. So we suffer quite a lot of casualties. But at this point, it's like, I don't care. We have claimed an exterior town, which I think is only fair. Right, there we go. Not bad, but I would like to have suffered less. I had over 100 friendly fires. Not good, but we have taken the town. And I'll just fix this up, because I think that's only fair, so we'll get rid of that. So there we go. What we will do, though, is we'll get rid of that piece of shite. And I'm going to have to find a way of getting rid of the agent inside, because, of course, they are going to consistently do stuff, as well as that. I would like to have a port. Is that dried up? Yes, so I'm going to put that down there. So I'm going to get rid of that. Fix you up. Actually, no, don't fix you up, because I'm wasting money trying to keep these people happy. Okay, they're getting there, slowly but surely. I mean, every rebellion we take care of is something to deal with, so, you know, can't complain too much. But still. Oh, yes, and before I forget, let's prove this case. So, yes. Battle difficulty, always the hardest. But yeah, I have to constantly reset to the Windows default, because for some reason it's actually at a decent level. And I also then have to turn off the game advice and all the jazz like that, because otherwise you'll keep constantly being told about the most basic of shit that I already know 1,000 times. But the good news is we have successfully captured this region, and we are now in the process... Ooh, that's going to piss off the locals. No mistake. Right, I'm going to delete this because I know I'm going to have to deal with rebellions. I'd like not to have to delete this, but I feel like I have to. I mean, this region is -20, so maybe some good can happen. Okay, so there's some good. So if I delete only a couple of the buildings, I should be fine. I mean, I'm going to do what I can to resolve this as best as I can, but... Yes, we can get rid of these buildings, and we've now well, we haven't completely... no, actually, never mind. I'll shut up about what we've accomplished. But, no, actually, no, we have something. The entire East Coast is now under Prussian control. So it won't be long before we can finally get rid of the other big towns and whatnot. But we've got still a bit of fighting to do. I mean, we've got that town to take care of, which is good. In fact, I should probably start sending you on your next mission to the interior. Ooh, I actually understood what he meant as well, which is kind of cool. The most discretion, with the highest discretion, with the utmost discretion. Yes, I think. I could be wrong. I'm losing my confidence in that, but I half understood it. So anyway, more importantly though, we have come sadly to the end of our episode, and I must leave you. But thank you very much for watching, regardless, and I hope to catch you in the next episode. So the plan will be continue what we're doing, keep pushing north. If we can try and take over the territories in the interior, maybe force the Marathra Confederacy into the defensive. I think we have... I don't think we've broken them completely, but I think we've definitely given them a royal slap. And as the armies recuperate and prepare for the next phase, this army in particular, for example, Mr. Ralph Moltier, might not see much action, but we will see some definite combat. They will see something. Hyderabad is sort of getting there in terms of its population. There's still a lot of problems with that, but at the same time, I think it's all good. So, that's fair. And we have seen... Yeah, we've still got some work to do, but I think we're getting there, and reinforcements are proceeding towards the interior. So, all in all, I'd say it's looking pretty good. Anyway, thank you all so very much. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out. Have a good one, guys.